Alright, so I'm kind of just spitballing this video because I'm too lazy to write a script. But welcome back. I haven't uploaded in like a few weeks. I've just been too damn lazy to upload a video. But I wanted to talk about something that's really fucking important to me. I really fucking like talking about this game. I basically used it for all of my videos because that's just what I like doing. And a lot of the times my friends don't really understand why I love the game so much and why I play it as much as I do. But today I figured I'd just break it down, even for new people who don't really understand it, like I didn't before I started playing. But the game in question is CSGO, or Counter-Strike Global Offensive for you normies out there. Basically, CSGO is a first-person shooter released in 2012. It was a sequel to Valve's games in the Counter-Strike series. You had 1.6, which was like a mod off of an old Valve game. And then you had Source, which was after they bought CS, Counter-Strike. And basically, no one really liked Source, but it was kind of a split down the middle between people who still played 1.6 and people who just didn't really give a fuck and just wanted to play the newest game. So, after years of the community fighting over what was the better game, Valve decided, fuck it, we're just going to release Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which is supposed to bring them both together. Now, on release, from what I've researched and what I understand, people didn't really like it as much because it was just different and they were used to the other mechanics. But through a series of gameplay changes and, nerfs, patches, all the shit a normal game goes through, CSGO's managed to become one of the, if not the single greatest video game of all time, due simply to the fact that it's retained and managed to stay relevant over so many fucking years. It's crazy. But yeah, CSGO is at its core a first-person shooter, tactical 5v5, where you have CTs and Ts, counter-terrorists and terrorists, and the goal as a terrorist is to attack one of two bomb sites, A or B. And as a counter-terrorist, your job is to stop them, aka play defense. It's basically the precursor to all the games we know today about this sort of setup, Counter-Strike, Valorant, Overwatch, where you have a defending and an opposing or attacking team. But basically, I found the game because I got hella bored with Fortnite. If you didn't know, I played that game for so fucking long. I've played it since launch. And yeah, so after I got bored with Fortnite because the game's absolute dog shit and the devs don't give a fuck, I decided that on this shitty MacBook I would play CSGO. Now, as of this recording, I've been playing CSGO for about a month. I have 250 logged hours, excuse me, and I'm pretty much addicted to the game. I've probably blown at least $150 so far on the game, and outside the game on gambling sites and all sorts of stuff. By the way, use my CSGO roll code for 3 free cases. But yeah, man, there's so much to CSGO, it's hard to break it down, but I'm going to try my best. Number one is the biggest part is the skins. I think it was released about a year after CS came out, but what happens is you get cases from playing the game. You can open these cases with keys that you buy for real money, and these keys can give you exclusive weapon skins for all of your guns that you use in the game. Now, through Valve's brilliant scheme, they've managed to make a billion-dollar market out of this. Like, it's crazy how fucking expensive these skins are. There's outside, like, third-party websites where you can gamble your skins, you can buy and trade skins with other people. Now, that's the biggest part of CS, and I'm sort of into that, but I don't really spend it as much because I'm a broke motherfucker. But a bigger community that I'm a part of is the surfing community. Now, surfing in CSGO is pretty complex to explain, but when you see it, it looks pretty simple. So, people discovered that due to CSGO's original strafing mechanics, you could basically surf and gain high velocity in-game, and that could allow you to do, like, all sorts of, like, tricks and parkour and stuff throughout, like, these maps that people created in the workshop for Steam. Now, I got pretty addicted to that pretty quickly once I figured out the mechanics of it. It's pretty fun, and it's a great way to waste time if you have nothing else to do. But the community behind it is just fucking crazy, man. I mean, I could sit here for hours on end and just explain to you all the different, like, techniques, what's good and what's bad, what you should learn, what you shouldn't learn, the different nuances between the maps. That would be a whole separate video I would have to do because there's just so much to it. But that's really fun, and that's one of my favorite parts of CS. Another big part is the competitive scene. that's mostly focused like around the core mechanics of the game, but at a high level of play. I enjoy that, but due to the fact that again I play on a MacBook, I can't really play as much on third-party websites like Faceit or ESEA. And matchmaking is just a fuck fest of cheaters, so I can't really do that either. But I do appreciate it, and I do enjoy it, and I do like watching tournaments and all forms of medium that it comes in. But yeah, dude, CS is quite possibly one of the greatest games of our generation, the last generation, and it'll probably be here for years to come, due simply to just how crazy the game is, how unpredictable, and how like addictive it is, because it's simple to learn but impossible to master. And I guess that's really all I have to say about it, man. I love this game because of how complex it is, how much you can do in it, how much it's not just a shooter, but at its core, it's simply a tactical shooter. If you like this video and you want to see more stuff like this on my channel, please subscribe and leave a like, as it helps me out a lot to want to make more videos like this. And the support recently has been fucking crazy. I've gained hella subs in the past few months. So yeah, thank you guys.